Hi, this is Sarah Meixel, and today we're here with Dan Salmi. He is the Idaho State Animal Health Laboratory Bureau Chief. So thanks for being with us today, Dan.
Thank you for inviting me.
Very good. Tell me a little bit about your diagnostic laboratory you have here.
Well, our laboratory is broken up into a couple different sections. We have a serology lab, a virology lab, a full bacteriology lab, a brucellosis lab, and most recently we've created a molecular lab. I can give you a little bit more information on our molecular lab. About 10 years ago, we really started to put more energy into developing new PCR assays, and one of the first ones was an assay for trick fetus. So when the veterinarians are reading these cultures and they might be seeing something swimming in the pouches, they would send these pouches in and we would do the old-fashioned PCR and gel confirmation test on these samples. And the majority of times it wasn't even T fetus, so it was very good news for the producers that these animals didn't have to be put down. But shortly after that, when the commercial real-time PCR kit became available, we kind of shifted gears and started offering real-time PCR for all of our trick samples, and it's become very popular. We have, initially we were maybe doing a couple hundred samples per year, and I think this last year we did probably 15,000 trick PCRs. So business is really booming.
Wow. How did you guys handle that dramatic increase in demand?
Well, we did hire some extra staff in the molecular group, and then, like I said, we created that core group where their focus would just be, developing new PCR assays and then also just handling all the trick work. We also had to purchase some new instrumentation to kind of handle that workflow also. We purchased a robotic extraction system, and then we also acquired a 7500 PCR system.
Very good. And what kind of accounts for, or how do you explain that dramatic jump that you guys have had in testing that you guys are seeing?
Yeah, I think part of it is, if you look back at the old testing platform with the cultures, you have to do 3 cultures 1 week apart, so that test alone takes 3 or 4 weeks versus a trick PCR where, they submit the sample, they could get the results back in a day or 2. So the fast turnaround time, and I think it's just the affordable prices that our lab offers. I think it's very popular for our customers.
Very good. And it sounds like it's a great opportunity as well for, for veterinarians and for producers to be able to monitor their herds as needed.
Yes, I think it's much more efficient.
Right. It's not just testing if you have a problem these days. Many more producers, it seems like, are moving to that preventive or
surveillance.
Surveillance. Yeah, that's the right word.
Exactly.
Of monitoring their herds for these types of diseases, being more proactive.
Correct.
So, very good. Well, thanks so much for all the information.
Oh, thank you.
This is Sarah Meixel reporting.